What in the world was I about to do?
You're saying now that you've forgotten that.
I'm sorry.
No. Those are things that a person remembers forever.
No, please, I'm sorry.
You held me. You kissed me, Master Miller.
I did.
Yes, you did. You took hold of me, and you wrapped your arms around me, and you pressed into me so hard that we leaned over backwards, and you were kissing me and kissing me again. No, you can't. You're not gonna say that you didn't do that.
No, I absolutely did not do that. No. Listen, this story that you've told me, this has to be something that you dreamed very vividly, maybe, or all right. I must have wanted to do it. I must have felt like doing it. And the impression of... Oh, yes! All right. Yes, I did. It happened.
So you admit it now?
Oh, yes.
You took hold of me. You wrapped your arms tightly around me.
Oh, yes.
And you pressed into me hard so that we leaned over backwards.
Yes.
And you were kissing me and kissing me again and again.
That's right.
So you see, I finally lured the little animal out of its hole. I brought it out of you.
Oh, yes, how strange. How strange that I could forget something like that.
Well, I'm sure you've kissed so many girls in the course of your life, it's hard to remember them all.
Don't say that. Don't. But then, what happened then?
Nothing happens. As you know very well, because all the other guests came into the room.
Oh, yes! Oh, it's so incredible that I could forget that, too.
You haven't actually forgotten anything. You're just a little bit embarrassed about what you did. People don't forget things like that. They just don't.
Oh, yes, it would seem impossible to forget things like that.
Have you perhaps forgotten one thing anyway? What day it was?
What day it was?
Yes, what day it was. The day when you carried the wreath to the top of the tower. What was the day? Tell me, say it.
What? You mean the actual day? I mean, I only know it was 10 years ago. It was the end of the summer.
Yes, it was 10 years ago. It was September the 19th.
Well, it was definitely around then. My goodness. So you remember that too? Wait a minute. It's September the 19th today, isn't it?
Yes. It's September the 19th today. And the 10 years are up. And you didn't come as you promised you would.
Promised? Oh, yes. Well, I threatened to come get you, didn't I?
I didn't see it as a threat.
Well, a teasing sort of threat.
Is that what you were doing? Were you teasing me?
Well, I was joking around. I was having a little fun with you. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember. Jesus Christ. That's all it could possibly have been because you were only a child.
I don't know how much of a child I was. I wasn't exactly the innocent little girl you might think I was.
What are you saying? Are you saying that you've quite seriously for 10 years been expecting that I would return to Sangerly?
Yes, of course. That's exactly what I expected.
That I would come to your house and carry you away with me?
Like some weird half-human mountain creature.
And that I would make you my princess?
That's what you promised me.
And that I would give you the kingdom?
Well, why not? Didn't have to be the ordinary kind of kingdom.
No, just something that would be just as nice as one.
Yes. Something that would be just as nice as one, or maybe nicer. After all, if you could build the highest church tower in the world, surely you can find some way of creating a special sort of kingdom.
Do you know that I honestly can't figure you out at all?
You can't. Really? I'm so simple.
Well, you're not so simple. Because I honestly can't tell whether you really mean all these things that you're saying or whether you're joking.
Oh, you mean teasing? The way you teased me.
And, by the way, haven't you known for all these years that I happen to be married?
Yes, of course. Why do you ask me that?
Oh, I don't know. I just... Look, please tell me honestly, why have you come here?
I've come to take over my kingdom. The 10 years are up now. Bring me my kingdom, Master Builder, now.
No, really? Tell me. Why have you come? What do you actually want to do here?
What do I want to do? Well, first, before anything, I so much want to make a tour of all the buildings you built around here.
Oh. And you're going to have a lot of running around to do.
Yes, I know. You've done such an enormous amount of work.
Well, I have. Especially in these last few years.
Have you done a lot of those towers? The really high ones?
Oh, no. I don't do them anymore.
What do you do then?
I build homes. You know, for human beings.
I wonder, wouldn't it be possible to build something like a church tower on people's homes?
God, it's so remarkable that you say that. Because, you know, that's exactly what I'd like to do more than anything in the world.
And why don't you do it?
Because people don't want it.
That is unbelievable. They don't want it. God, that's just incredible.
Oh, but just now, I'm building a new home for Aline and myself just in front here.
Really?
Yeah, it's almost finished. And on top of that home, oh yes, there is a tower.
A high one.
Oh, yes.
A very high one.
Oh, believe me, the people around here are going to say it's much too high. So tell me now, what's your first name?
You don't remember that my first name is Hilda?
Oh, Hilda, of course.
You certainly called me that 10 years ago.
I did, eh?
Actually, you called me Little Hilda. That I didn't like.
Oh, no? You didn't? You didn't like it that I called you Little Hilda?
No, I didn't. But in any case, now, I quite like the sound of Princess Hilda.
Exactly. Oh, Hilda, it is so good for me that you came here at this particular moment.
It is. Really?
Because I have been sitting here in this house with a feeling of being completely alone and just sort of staring helplessly at absolutely everything.